This is a higher paper 2 from 2015, and we're now going to tackle question 8, where you have a crocodile stalking prey located 20 metres further upstream. Okay, we were given a formula. The time in terms of x is 5 times the square root of 36 plus x squared plus 4 times 20 take x. Okay, Part 1 says calculate the time taken if the crocodile does not travel on land. If it doesn't travel by land, then it swims all the way, so x, which is the length it swims, would have to be 20, have to swim 20 metres all the way up to the prey there. Okay, so we want to find the time when x is 20, so we just basically plug 20 through the formula. 5 times the root of 36 plus 20 squared plus 4 times 20 take 20, and you can see it all working out there. Obviously we need the calculators there, so that's going to be 104.4 tenths of a second, which is 10.44 seconds. Part 2 says, or asked, calculate the time taken if the crocodile swims the shortest distance. Well, if it swims the shortest distance, then it swims straight over. Okay, so x is actually 0. So what happens when x is 0? Well, we put 0 through that, and the same, just working our way through it, we end up with 110 tenths of a second, which is just 11 seconds. Part B, very difficult. Between these two extremes, there is one value of x which minimises the time taken. So find the value of x and calculate the minimum possible time. So this is all about optimisation here, and a pretty difficult one to work with. Okay, so let's get on with it. So you have 5 times 36 plus x squared. Square root it, that square root there goes up to the power of a half there. So 5 times 36 plus x squared to the power of a half, plus 4 times 20, take 4x, there it is there, and that's it there, ready to differentiate. Okay, we're now going to differentiate, so you do a half times 5, 5 halves times 36 plus x squared, a half take away 1 is minus a half, then you differentiate here and you get 2x and you multiply by it. So it's 5 over 2 times 2x, take 4. 5 over 2 times 2, the 2's cancel, and you're left with 5x times 36 plus x squared to the minus a half, take 4. That has to be equal to 0. So there we have it there. Put over the take 4. There we have it there. Now what I thought I would do is just get rid of this halves by just squaring both sides. 5x times 5x is 25x squared. 36 plus x squared to the half squared just gives you the 36 plus x squared. And of course 4 squared is 16. Cross multiply 16 times 36 plus x squared. Calculator of course for this one. And then what did I do here? Yeah, the 16 comes over. 25x squared takes 16x squared. And I'm just leaving the 576 over here. 25 takes 16, of course, gives you 9x squared. Divide by 9, x squared is 64. So x would be plus or minus 8. Of course, it can't be minus 8, it's a time. So the minimum time is when x is 8. What actually is the time when x is 8? Well, we're back to what we were doing earlier on. We're just putting that through the formula for time. 36 plus x squared to the power of a half plus 4 times 20 take 8. Okay, work it all out and you get 98 tenths of a second, which is 9.8 seconds.